Okay, so we're just gonna get right into it. Alright. So we are 3-3 right now. And we're playing against the 5-1 Jaguars. Should be interesting. I doubt that I'll win, but if I do, I'll be happy. The Jaguars are in our division, aren't they? That's not good. Okay, let's see here.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
I don't think we run the ball that much. We should probably do more of that.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen.
And there's a flag.
Down with a marker on the field.
That's not good.
So let's see about the call.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
That's dumb.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They're feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
I mean, we only almost win yards.
And this defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon.
That wasn't good.
No gain on the play there. Second down.
On that play, it was the defensive front that won the battle. They out-leveraged the offensive line, got into the backfield, and held them to no gain.
To throw on second is Watson. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins.
Okay.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Now it's Watson. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
There are a lot of tough routes to try and cover. When you see a runner come out of the backfield and run this angle route, looks like they're going to the flat, and then they put their foot in the ground and cut back sharply inside.
Nice going.
And then when they catch it, good momentum built up by them as well.
And able to pick up the first.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
This is the former Spartan from San Jose, Tyler Irvin. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
That's not good.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Oh, he almost picked it.
That wasn't good.
Over there on their opening drive. And that's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in.
What are we doing?
If there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
He finds his target, Fuller. And the drive
Nice.
stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
Every play is supposed to get a player's best effort. But on 4th down, that really increases the stakes, doesn't it? What about that catch?
Heck of an effort picking up the first.
And now that team has to be motivated going forward. They just saw a great effort there. They want to make sure it pays off.
And he is going to go down. They sack him.
Shoot.
On the final play. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and it's Texans football as we get going in quarter number 2. But they face a second and long to start things out.
This is not good at all.
From the 50, it's Watson.
Not good.
He's letting this one go for Fuller.
Why did I throw it to him? Hopkins was wide open.
Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice.
Not
Get
good.
ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
He gets this one to
Oh, nice.
Ellington. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That one goes for 24 yards.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. You mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB. They really haven't been able to do that, though, in the first half.
So that means what in halftime? Adjustments time, right? Figure out what they are, figure out the things that they really want to accomplish, and who to run behind. Make sure you're better blockers, find those guys, and get in that direction.
Telvin Smith that time there to make the play.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid game. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
From the gun on third, Watson. Complete. It's Irvin.
Nice.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
Imagine getting injured.
So another third down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. Now Cohen. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. 2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. Back with more from Jacksonville. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back after this. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone.
How do you?
A ton of pressure in his face. It just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Now Watson on 3rd and goal. And he can't hang on to it.
Oh,
Nearly
jeez.
picked. He's known for his hands defensively.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna kick a field goal.
That's already the 3rd time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught 1 of the 3.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. The Texans offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. They run. This is Cohen. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them.
Oh, nice.
Throw left side complete. It's Fuller. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there at 22. On 1st down, Watson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
Oh, snap. He just got killed.
Jacksonville territory. A big play there just before halftime. And even 40 yards. On 1st and 10, Watson. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Now before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. As it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Watson now to throw. His throw caught at about the 5.
Okay.
Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Third and 2, Watson. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Oh, no.
Here's Watson on the sneak, and he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On first down, it's Watson. Forced out to his left. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
This is Cohen. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. A second down carry from Irvin. And now running right through it. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on third down. Here's Watson. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
They are going for it. Here's Watson, eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
He's got Fuller. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. And a nice gain at 21 yards.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And it's a big turnover there on the final play. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Heading out is the Texans offense as they get set to take over here. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
And he'll lose yardage here, back to the 15. That'll go as a loss of 5. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Here's Watson. It's hauled in by Ellington. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on third down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
Miles Jack there to make the tackle. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. They'll run it now out of the gun. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Watson now to throw. It's complete to Fuller. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Okay.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Watson hands this to Foreman. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
The one time that I get a good run.
So this will be accepted as a moving offense backwards. The Texans on 3rd down. 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. This will be 3rd and 6. Again, it's Cohen.
What the
No gain
heck?
there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a 4th down. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But the bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they keep handing it to him.
And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
And room there to work it inside the 25. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. They try again with Cohen. And he'll lose yardage here. Going down back at the 28. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. The Texans on 3rd down. They're hitting at 60%. 6 out of 10 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Now it's Watson, letting one go deep for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
There's definitely contact there, but it's the 4th quarter of a kind of tight game, and sometimes the officials just say, let them play. Kind of like your mom used to with you and your brothers. Just take the broom to you and send you out to the backyard and tell you to settle yourselves.
I like that, yeah. There was contact. I don't know, like you said, enough to warrant the flag. It was close, though. A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you prime the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
So for Houston, they move back over 500 now at 4-3. And they'll return home next.
Nice win.
We want back ends, wipe my sins, They can't win, No new friends, Football fast, they sleep again, We wake them up, the champs is in, We want back ends, wipe my sins, wipe it. They can't win, No new friends, Football fast, they sleep again, We wake them up, the champs is in, yeah. Wake up, the cake up, raise up, or make us do something we don't want to. Bite down on you, right now on you. Juke to the left, they dodging it. Can't play the role, you fraudulent. Waiting on the race for the stars in it. 4x4 double parking it. Wanna play like cards in it. Wear the right flag, they forfeiting it. Now I got a ring too gorgeous. Y'all got a treat like forges. It sound like all these special. Try to take the ring, I'ma tackle you. I guess I'm a Super Bowl bachelor. Go hard in the gym, no cameras. I think I see blood, no Dracula. I'm an animal, eating up amateurs. Too active, y'all can't handle it. No taxing, we'll dismantle it. Shake up the building and ramble it. Shut up the critics and analysts. Come through dripping, I'ma set it off. Game after game, you can bet it off. Quarterback got range if you broke them off. Quarterback did an option and set it off. Duck goose linebacker coming through. Yeah, hit him with the spin of the Jew. Yeah, we gon' blow your block like a new. Yeah, and I spend a dime every two. We gon' lock down on the offense. Bust down the skeleton fossil. I'm not addressing the problem. Julio on the post, you can't stop him. Pick it up, running back, it's no problem. I'm running behind the block, they gon' block him. Quavo Yoda, I'm offset Chewbacca. Watch the blitz on the left, we gon' block.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll start things on first with Torrey Cohen. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
How about that, partner? That happened in a hurry. Sudden, explosive, gets into the backfield and spills the play.
Yeah, he was AFC Defensive Player of the Week last week because of plays just like
you
that.
doing?
And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the second and the third level.
And now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
But one thing's for sure, when you get a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. They're going for it. It's Watson. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
That's
A
not good.
surprising move to go. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now the Texans offense, they head back out to do battle here. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
How many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. And they'll go on the ground. Takes this to the 27, give him 4 yards. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
He's going to dump that off to his running
Oh, what
back.
the heck?
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll be 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
They're going to try and throw. Wide open receiver complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. A couple of first downs has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. Now Watson, and the grab by Croft. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down, but a nice little gain. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and it's Texans football as we get going in quarter number 2. And they'll come up looking to keep this drive moving. To throw is Watson. And that'll be incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 3rd down. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
And he will have a first down here at about the 40. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. That right there, a good sign for a team that's had trouble converting 3rd down so far this year. They're in the bottom 5 in the NFL, but they come through there.
Yeah, and I bet if we put our guy Marvin on the case and say, Marvin, tell us where they rank on 3rd and what, right? I bet they're in the top 5 in the league on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 or more, because that's how you end up not converting. Just too much yardage to pick up on 3rd down.
Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They isolate Hopkins on the left side. Back to throw, Watson. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Tyler Kroft. With a little over 2 minutes to play in the second quarter, the offense gets ready to take over. Now a 1st down throw, Watson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Fuller. And he'll have it past midfield, almost to the 40, before being taken down. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half, as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Trying to get it to Tariq Cohen out of the backfield. And now it's 2nd down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
Certainly making his presence felt in both the pass and the run game. He's having an impact.
Yeah, and his first carry of the game right there, he had hurt him with his arm. Now he's showing that he can shuffle the puppies as well. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Watson. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another 1st.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and this is what we saw.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Tyler Kroft with his 2nd. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Watson on 1st down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down. Now Watson on 1st and 10. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. To throw is Watson. Throwing on 1st down. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. The 1st down play, to be frank, nothing short of awful, and now they have to deal with 2nd and very long. Again, it's Watson. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Here's the Texans offense now, readying for their first possession of the second half. Now it's Watson, and he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a second and long. They'll run it now out of the gun. And an alley to run. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. He'll wind up getting 11 on that one. And they're going to have a third down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Watson. He can run for it, and he will. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
How many times do we hear that third down may be the most important down in football, and there's no better example than what we just saw right there. Forced to scramble, knows where the first down marker is, dives for it, and gets it. What a big-time play, putting his body on the line to pick up a key first down.
The tackle that time by William Hayes.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. Back to throw. Watson. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's third down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense if that fell harmlessly to the ground. And now the third down throw incomplete as well. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed.
Jeez,
they would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to fourth down. They'll try and throw for it here. Over the middle, complete.
Okay, what the heck was that?
And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did.
What the heck? What are you doing? Jeez Louise.
So the
I don't want to have to do a comeback. That's not very nice. Okay.
On first down, Watson. He'll leave it for Cohen.
Oh my God, he broke 2 ankles. Dang.
It's an 8-yard pickup, and it'll make it a second down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Jeez, I should have cut
like
it
what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
Watson now to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
Nice.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. They give him 27 yards on the third down conversion.
Lucky
On any
ducky.
given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Every single time I do that, it never works. I don't understand.
So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a second and long. Looking to throw. Watson. Looking left side, and it's complete.
Nice.
And brought down, but able to get it.
I think we can get a touchdown. Think.
So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. They'll look to throw. Wide open receiver, complete.
Slants though.
And down
I don't
inside
understand.
the 15 he goes.
The computer can't
16 yards
cover
on 2
it.
straight plays of 16 yards and another first down. And two big plays, one after the other. Now all of a sudden, they're on the march.
Got to feel good about what they've just gotten done, and now feel really good about
Now
what's
it's
in front
time
of
to
them.
throw a pick.
He'll look to throw. Stepping up,
What?
he's going to keep it. And
Watch.
now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
I'm about to throw a pick right here, though. Or not. That works, I guess. Yeah, that works. It's third touchdown today. No Miami Miracles. Stop. No. No. Stop. Crap. Oh, shoot. Oh, no. This isn't good. What? No. The Miami Miracle happened. And we have 3 timeouts, so.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Jeez Louise, why couldn't you catch that?
16 seconds now on the clock. These
Shoot.
are the spots this stage of the game where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by this situation. I know as a
Yeah,
defender,
it's
I'm loosening
probably
up a couple
over.
of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
He's back to throw. And that'll be incomplete
Yeah,
with
the
11
game's over.
seconds remaining now. Eric Reed, the former LSU Tiger,
There's no
on the
way.
defensive side. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Trying to squeeze it in there at this stage of the game. You got to take some chances. Nice job to knock it away, though.
You're so right. Understanding where they are in the game, you got to take that opportunity and maybe thread the needle. Unable to get it done there.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A pickup
Hail
of
Mary.
24 on the 3rd down conversion.
Okay, buddy. Hopkins is there. Crap. Can I not call a timeout? Oh shoot, I did earlier. Shoot. Oh, that sucks.
One last throw here for Watson. Dancing to his left.
Oh, go. Watch it go.
He sheds himself
Watch it go.
free.
Watch it go.
Inside the 40. And a juke this time.
Ah, crap.
And finally marked down
Are you
at the
kidding? How did we
23.
lose that?
Well, going into the final play of this
That's
game,
dumb.
they knew that they needed.
Now we're like 4-4. Jeez. We lost to the Dolphins. No. This is not good. The Dolphins. Cool. This is my favorite part of Madden. I love holding down the stick. There you go, buddy. Now, sign with me. Cool. I'm gonna start winning. Oh, it's raining.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. They'll start with a give to Cohen. And he'll push forward for about 4 up to the 23.
And as runners, you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Watson off play action. On the move to his left. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
On 1st and 10, Watson. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins.
Unnecessary truck, but okay.
45 before being tackled. The receiving numbers for Hopkins a week ago. 7 catches, 134 yards.
3rd in the league in receiving yards, and that's a strong number. That means he's being consistent each and every time out.
Oh my.
Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have
oh
liked
my
to hold on to
God.
his first drive. Instead, 2nd down.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Oh, that's not good.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play.
Oh no, this is not good. Uh-oh. They're no good.
And this is going to be incomplete.
Oh my gosh.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective.
Oh, he's
on the
back.
passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. Here's Watson.
Yeah, that's great. Should have punted, shouldn't it? Shouldn't I? Nice score, yeah. Expected.
You into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. Out comes a Houston offense as they get set to take over here. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points. So they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do. And the
can you not juke one dude? Really?
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Give
We're
him 8
gonna
on the
re-injure
play,
Watson.
and that'll bring up 2nd down.
That's exactly what we need right now.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running
Oh,
back.
snap.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and it's Texans football as we get going in quarter number 2, and they've got it here with a 1st down. Off of play action, it's Watson, able to get away. Flush to his right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
They certainly thought they had
Big
him
brain.
surrounded and probably thought they were going to get him on the ground and get the sack, but he was able to elude that. And even though it threw it incomplete downfield, if you're a defensive back, you're loving the pressure that you're seeing from your front.
Nice catch, nice catch.
First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a 1st down.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the 1st down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And on the ground they go with a running back. And
Oh my
down,
gosh.
inside the 25.
Nice.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. Here's Watson. Oh, so close to an interception. Read that beautifully. Got his hands on it. Couldn't get it.
Didn't expect
And it's
that.
2nd down.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the 1st half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another 1st.
That was a terrific catch. I mean, to go up there and get it one-handed like that, but I almost want to go into that riff about back in my day, the gloves weren't quite like this.
When did gloves really become prevalent, just in general?
I think in the 80s, I think as we started to move through the 80s, especially as we got towards the latter part of that, but a lot of those were really like baseball batting gloves to begin with not much of a tacky area on the glove. In fact, there was none. I actually remember in cold weather games wearing the old scuba gloves, which you'd wear in diving, but they would split too easily in the course of a game. Then the glove manufacturers got smart and started adding to it, and here we are today.
Back to throw. Watson, and the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
I was seriously not going to get in the end zone.
Physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Out of the gun, Watson. He may try and run for this. Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. It's just their 1st, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. The offense is going to stay out there. We'll see what the play call is. They need to find the right one here on 4th and goal. Now Watson going to sneak it. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
Guys. Why? We don't get the ball at half, guys. What
So
are
the
you
football
doing?
will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On 1st down, it's Watson. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football.
Nice.
And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the 1st half. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Here's Watson on 1st down. He gets this one to Bruce Ellington. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Watson now 5 out of 10, 50% throwing it. Not so hot, but he does have a first down. From the gun, here's Watson. And this will complete to Will Fuller. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room.
There we go.
And Bailey able to knock it through. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10.
There. Okay, guys, stop him, please. Are you gonna stop him? Was that a no? Okay, then. Okay, then. Are we gonna stop him at all?
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. So here's the Texans offense now. They get set to start this third quarter. Back to throw, Watson. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
That's not good.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? And that's complete. It's Allington.
Nice.
It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Now stopped him in his tracks. Being chased out left.
Oh my.
This is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for.
Yeah, this sucks.
Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this third quarter. And the Texans set to come onto the field. Now Watson, and last time went for it on 4th, didn't get it. Let's see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. They'll roll him out right. And that is incomplete. Tyler Kroft, the tight end, the one he was looking for. And now it's 3rd down.
And attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. Steps away to his left. It's hauled in by Ellington. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Welcome back now to Denver. It's Texans football, but they trail here as we get started in the 4th quarter. Now a first down throw, Watson. Going deep for Hopkins. That's caught inside the 20.
Dang.
Give him a gain of 38. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Now a play fake here on first down.
No. 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 What? You're kidding. How does he?
So this offense will head back out there already an excellent field
Jeez
position
Louise.
thanks to the interception. The Texans offense now, they get set to head back on the field here. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together? Oh, you saw
What
that one
the?
coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. It's Chris Harris with a pick. And a terrific return as he'll take it
Jeez
up past the
Louise.
35. Well, Charles, the forecast called for rain throughout the entire game, and we got rain throughout the...
I don't think we're gonna make it to the playoffs. Not gonna win. Not gonna win this game. Oh.
Hey, everybody. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They begin the drive on the ground with Cohen. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Now, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. At 5 yards on the play there, as the drive will continue.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Watson on 1st down. And his throw here's incomplete.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
On 2nd and 10, Watson. Oh, the ball is out.
I did not fumble that.
Into the Redskins. How did they do?
How?
So a first.
The heck?
And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. The Texans offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Yep.
Picked off around the 41. And the return out shy of midfield. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Heading out is the Texans offense as they get set to take over here. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
It's complete to Hopkins. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. First catch of the game for Hopkins. It's a 1st down.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when and told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and it's Texans football as we get going in quarter number 2. They face a 2nd and 7 to start things out. Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Tyler. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll run it now out of the gun.
What was that?
He's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
On 2nd down, here's Watson. And now he'll tuck it and run. Oh, now he bowls him over. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Caught. It's Ellington. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A gain of 32 that time.
There will always be a place
I see that
for
slip by
methodically marching the
Watson
ball
now.
downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
And partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
That is caught at the 7. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
Nice.
Tyler Cross. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. On first down, Watson. He'll leave it for Cohen, complete. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that'll make it a second down. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. To throw on second is Watson. He's going to dump that off to his running back, Cohen. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Watson on 1st and 10. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Definitely worth taking another deep shot here. He's already found the end zone twice here in the first half.
Yeah, go back to that same well. They've had trouble containing him, but able to contain him on that play. Throwing again is Watson. Trying to lay one up deep. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed.
Let's go.
Now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now it's Watson. Ellington has it, middle of the field. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. From the red zone now, Watson. His throw caught at about the 5. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to go here with 5 seconds left.
Richmond.
The final shot before the break. Watson. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This a fairly straightforward 22-yard short attempt. And Bailey able to knock it through. You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. So we have reached halftime here. It's the visitors, the Texans, out in front. Fairbairn now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 20. So they surrendered 3 points, and now after the kickoff, this offense gets ready to take over the football. Here's the Texans offense now, readying for their first possession of the second half. To throw is Watson, and the grab by Croft. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained. So they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Cohen. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. He can't avoid the pressure. Redskins get there.
Yeah.
And plays like that really hurt play calling.
Expected.
They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Here's Watson. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30.
Nice trick, though.
Excellent work that time to get free, and for his exploits, he's going to be left with just a 3rd and 3.
Well, it looked like a quick hitter, a 3-step drop, but when it's not there, what do? He elects to try and escape through the massive bodies up the middle, and he does so and picks up positive yardage.
Throw left side complete. It's Cohen. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
It's a nice job hitting him on the angle route there. Come out the backfield, cutting sharply across the middle. And that's good timing between the quarterback and his receiver.
Effective 3rd down play to move the chains. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a...
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. A great effort there. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On 1st and 10, Watson.
Oh, he just died. Oh my God.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Holding offense.
That hold coming from the middle of the line, the center.
And it's difficult for him because sometimes you
It's
get
not
people
good.
right over you, and as soon as you snap it, trying to get your hands up and block them, you can be a little bit late getting it done.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's got his man on the crossing route.
Oh.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 23 yards on the play. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. On 3rd down, that's Cohen. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here's Whedon. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Off the toss, Cohen, powerful running. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. The Redskins looking for another timeout, and they get it. As they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. 2nd and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run. This is Cohen on the toss. And he takes it across midfield to the 45. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. As they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Now Now they'll run it on the toss. He showed off the athletic juke, but it didn't buy him a whole lot of real estate. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down.
We've seen this offense go for it on 4th down already on this drive. I wonder if they'll go for it again.
We certainly wouldn't rule it out with these guys.
No, check, Patriot!
They'll try and pick it up with Cohen. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. I guess he was saving his best for last, so to speak. Longest run of the day coming here in the 4th quarter right there.
And that type of run makes for a better night for him and his teammates, doesn't it? To be able to produce this late in the game can lead to some big smiles and satisfaction in the locker room after this one's over.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Whenever I go to a team's practice facility and watch them work, I love to watch the defensive guys in what they call pursuit drills. The ball goes either towards them or away from them. How fast will they respond? On this play, the defensive end responded better than anyone and made a really nice play.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points, but by the wayside on that one.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let him get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. And no, it's incomplete. Bill O'Brien rolls the dice, but to no. Well, Charles, the forecast called for rain throughout the entire game, and we got rain throughout the entire game. But these two teams, they had fun getting dirty out there. They love the slop.
Did you trust the forecast ahead of time? Or are you one of those guys
I'm a little skeptical
about it, or did you trust it?
But when I saw just a big blob of green on the radar, I said, okay, let's trust.
Yeah, and that's why I'm glad you took my advice. Got your notes laminated, because, you know, open-air booth, that rain can affect us as well, although not as much as the guys on the field.
That went terribly. I think we lost more than we won. At least we won some. Oh shoot, I forgot. Deshaun Watson. Oh wait. Well, we got a running back. Yeah, but where is... What? There we go. Now we should. There it is. There we go. Okay. Well, that's it for this one. And we'll see if we can actually end up making it to the playoffs.